Hi, I'm Mari Frank, and I've been an attorney mediator now for 35 years, helping people through divorce. And I don't want to help you through your divorce. I want to help you to avoid divorce. I've learned in all these years what does not work in a marriage and what does. And that has helped me to be with my husband, Lloyd, now for over 30 years. Now, it's not perfect. Of course, we have to work at it, but it is a labor of love. We are thinking about it and reframing it that we are helping each other to grow, helping each other to evolve. That's how we have to think about it, that we're trying to help each other to be the best that each of us can be. And it's a work in progress, that's for sure. I'm also the co author with Leonard Simchuk, a wonderful therapist, of the book Fighting for Love Turn Conflict into Intimacy, a Couple's Guide. So, today I want to show you how to keep yourself from killing each other during the quarantine and how to avoid divorce after the quarantine. So, I'm going to share with you my screen for just the word harmony, which is an acronym for how to avoid divorce. All right, so first let's look at H. H means you are going to hear each other. It isn't that you're multitasking, you're doing something else, you're fixing something, you're on your computer, you're on your smartphone, you're playing a game. No, stop. Listen to each other. Hear each other's concerns. Look at each other. See each other's body language. So that's hearing at a more deep level so that you can understand each other. A, assure each other. Assure each other means to be safe. So I know that I can count on my husband when he tells me he's going to do something. I know that he'll do it. It may not be exactly when I want him to do it, but he'll do it. So if I say, gee, I'd love it if you could take the garbage out. And if he doesn't do it immediately, I just shut up because I know that he will do it and he will do it soon. So assurance is that he's not going to betray me. He's not going to cheat on me. He's going to be there for me. He's going to have my back. I'm going to have his back. That's assurance. Our respect, I know that if I feel respected, I feel loved. And so I speak to my husband in a respectful manner, and he speaks to me in a respectful manner. Sometimes when we're aggravated, it doesn't come out really respectful and we don't feel respected. And especially during this time, some people are laid off, they're furloughed, they are worrying about their company, they're worried about their business, they're worried about paying the rent or the mortgage. There's a lot of fear going on. And so during that time, we're unfortunately in our limbic system, which is our primitive brain, which is our fight, our flee, our freeze, and we can get to the point where we speak to each other in a way because we're aggravated. We need to think before we speak and be respectful. Respect is the most important assurance of love. Then mindfully respond. Let's say your husband or your wife says something to you and you got your buttons pushed and you feel like reacting and say, go to hell or something worse. So stop yourself. Just have like that red light come up. Stop. And there's 3 P's to remember. Pause. Stop. Don't do anything. Don't say anything. Plug into yourself. Say to yourself, well, what am I really thinking? Do I really want to start this fight? Do I really want to get more aggravated? Or do I want to respond respectfully? So pause, plug into your higher self, and then proceed. Proceed with respect. Proceed and respond rather than react. Observe your thoughts. Are you thinking something nasty like, I don't like the way he looks. I don't like the way he's dressing. I don't like the way that she, has been eating too much during this quarantine. Stop yourself from doing that. It's so easy to judge each other and criticize each other. Stop it. Don't do it. Be observant of your thoughts and say something nice. Instead of negative, say something positive. Like, gee, if you're hungry, let's make something healthy together, because we want to get our nourishment, and we want to maintain our our system so that we can be immune to anything that comes along, especially the virus. Nurture each other. When someone gets sick or when someone's upset, think about when you nurture your child or you nurture your friend. What do? You're kind, you're loving, you say nice things, nurture each other. Especially if one of you gets sick, you have to nurture the other. But you can nurture, it's harder to nurture someone when they're angry. But anger is really a, a sense of hurt from the past, or hurt is underneath that anger. So be kind, be gentle, be compassionate during that time. That's nurturing each other. And finally, last but not least, is yearn for each other. Have that feeling. Remind yourself of how you love that person. Remind yourself of the touch, and be very careful to be loving and kind and touching each other. You can't hug your friends anymore, and you can't, if your kids are far away, like my kids, I can't hug them. I can hug my dogs, but I want to be able to hug my spouse and cuddle with my spouse. And it's very important that that touch is the glue that binds you. So you want to be able to touch each other, and in a loving way and in a physical way. And you need that sexual connection to really bind each other. So you want to yearn with passion and compassion. Remember, hear each other, HARMONY. Hear each other, assure each other, respect each other, mindfully respond when someone says something that is pushing your buttons, whether it's your spouse or your kids. Observe your own thoughts. Am I thinking a negative thought? Immediately reframe it to a positive thought. Nurture each other, and then yearn for each other. And if you do these things, then I think you're going to be able to avoid divorce after quarantine, and you're really going to connect even more in harmony. Thank you for listening, and may you have a lot of love and a lot of respect and a great marriage. Thank you.